This week in STEM, we're learning about germs. We're starting off our week with doing a vocabulary lesson about washing your hands and the importance of washing your hands so we're not spreading germs. Our first read aloud this week is called Virus versus Bacteria. Virus versus bacteria. Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a virus and bacteria? Well, they're actually very different, and in this book, we will be learning about what these differences are. Now, this book is broken into a couple of sections. The first section is virus. That's what we're going to be reading today. And then we'll do another video with the rest of the book. So what you see here is an image of an actual virus cell. It's a microscopic image of a virus cell. The term virus comes from the Latin term virulentus, which means poisonous. Walter Reed discovered the first human virus in 1901, which was the yellow fever virus. Tiny particles that can infect plants and animals and make them ill are known as viruses. They consist of genetic material such as DNA and have a protein coating for protection. And here is a portrait of Walter Reed. Viruses have the ability to hijack cells of living organisms by injecting genetic material directly into the cell and taking over. They are then able to use this cell for making additional viruses and taking over additional cells. Here, these are illustrations, hand-drawn virus cells. Are they alive? The opinions of scientists differ as to whether viruses are alive or not. Some people believe that since they are not able to reproduce without the assistance of a host, that they are non-living. In addition, they don't metabolize food to energy or have cells which are organized, which typically are characteristic of living organisms. All right, some characteristics of viruses. They have no organized cell structure. They do not have a cell nucleus. Typically, they have one or two DNA or RNA strands. They are protected with a protein coating known as capsid. They are not active when they are not inside of a living cell. However, they are active once they are inside another living cell. Here is a real image of a human cell in virus cells. These are microscopic images. Why are they considered to be bad? Once they're able to invade the cell of your body and start multiplying, they make their host ill and can cause many types of diseases. And again, what you see here are microscopic images of real viruses. How do they spread? Viruses are lightweight and very small. They have the ability to float through the air, survive in the water, and they're even able to survive on your skin's surface. Viruses are passed from one another by shaking hands, through water, touching food, or by air once a person sneezes or coughs. In addition, they can be passed by animals, insect bites, and through bad food. And here is an illustration of a boy coughing. You should be asking yourself, is he using good practices of keeping the germs to himself? He looks like he's coughing into his hand, maybe his arm, and you should be coughing into his elbow, should be a little closer to keep those germs more to himself. Types of viruses. There are several viruses that have the ability to infect people and make them ill. An example of the most common is influenza that can cause a person to get the flu. Some other illnesses that are caused by viruses include the common cold, mumps, yellow fever, measles, and hepatitis. Here is an illustration of a mosquito on human skin, and he is sucking the blood from human skin. Avoiding infection. Listed are a few things you can do to reduce your chance of getting a virus infection. Washing your hands, which is probably one of the most important ones. Keep your fingers and hands out of your eyes, nose, and mouth. Rubbing your eyes or nose might move a virus that was on your hands into your body that will then infect your entire body. And here's a picture of a little boy rubbing his eyes, showing us what not to do. Be sure to cook your food until it is fully cooked, especially meat. Be sure to take your vitamins every day. Get plenty of exercise and sleep to help strengthen your immune system and fight off any virus. This is a picture of a chef cooking some seafood. How are they treated? So how are viruses treated? Unfortunately, not much can be done to treat a virus. Most of the time, our body's immune system will fight it off. Vaccines have been developed by scientists that assist our bodies in building up immunity to a certain virus. The flu shot is one type of a vaccine that helps our body in developing its own defense against the flu. These are known as antibodies. And here is an illustration of a doctor giving a patient a vaccine. So that's it for part 1 of viruses versus bacteria. We'll do another part where we dig a little deeper into bacteria and fungi.